Hello, and welcome to Math 1342, Elementary Statistics. In the Spring 2019 online course at Tarrant County College, I'll be your professor and instructor, Mr. John James. Email is the preferred method of contacting me. You should email me at john.james@my.tccd.edu. This is by far the best way to reach me because, as we'll talk about my office hours later, I am not always in my office, and it's a little hard to reach me unless you can email me. If there are times you want to meet me in my office, I'll be glad to meet you there. I do try to respond within 24 hours of you contacting me. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, but usually I do it pretty quick because I know if you're trying to reach out to me, there is a reason for that. If you're not going to be doing the email, there is another way when you start doing your homework where you can contact me through the homework site, and that will email me as well. So I can get that, and those questions I especially like to do as quick as possible. I've been known to answer and respond within about an hour of the questions. So when you ask a question, look for the answer because I will get back with you as quickly as I possibly can. If I do, however, seem to miss your email, I don't respond within about 24 hours, please go ahead and recontact me. Maybe it got buried in a bunch of other emails, or I just overlooked it, or who knows, maybe I didn't actually receive it. There have been different issues at times like that have happened, so just please let me know, and just know I'm not trying to ignore you, I just may have missed it somehow. When I do answer the questions you have, please go ahead and respond back to me, letting me know that you received the email. Let me know if you understood, or maybe if you have another clarification. Don't just assume that I understand everything that is going on with you. Let me know. Just keep in contact with me. Even though this is an online course, don't just assume you're doing everything on yourself. I want to be here to help you, so please contact me and let me get in touch with you and help you as much as I can. Okay, the ICR. This is the exciting part of every course, going over everything that we get to do at the very beginning. Inside of Blackboard, on the left-hand side, there is a link right here that says ICR and Syllabus. When you click that link, you'll be taken to a page that looks like this. The first line there, that's the ICR and the syllabus. That's what I'm going over right now. This is pretty much the documentation that tells you how this course will run. It has everything you need. Check there first before you email me. Quite often I get people email me questions that are exactly answered already in the ICR syllabus document, so take some time to read it, or maybe even go back over this video to see. The next thing that's on there is called a course organizer. This organizer is actually all of the due dates, every single assignment you have for the entire semester. It's all located in one spot. You can open that up. You can go ahead and make some arrangements and plans to see what's going on. If you maybe have to work, maybe start working around those. I do have 2 due dates every single week, breaking it up. I've tried doing 1 due date in the past, and students get bogged down and have too much going on at once, so I split it up. It's basically half of it either due Wednesday or Thursday every week, and the rest of it is due on Sunday night. So I tried to break it up where it's fairly evenly split, but work a little bit every day. That's your best bet. And speaking of that, the very next thing we have on here is a suggested schedule. This schedule is what I put out there, what I feel is the absolute best way to work this out. Students who follow this schedule tend to do a lot better. If you try doing all the work on 1 day or 2 days out of an entire week, what usually happens is you forget what's going on. Doing a little bit every single day is by far the best way to retain math especially. I have the schedule set up where you're doing work from Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday, so you have 2 or 3 days where you're not actually doing math every single week. You can do those days to just look over stuff you have, but regardless, spend 30 minutes a day just looking over some of the things. That will be your best way to make sure you do the absolute best that you can in this course. Here is the information at the top of the ICR. On this information, it has my name, of course, and it has my office. My office is located on the Northwest Campus. It is in room WTLO 2707A. If you are unaware of where this location is, if you know where the bookstore is, it's on the first floor of the WSTU building. Right across from the bookstore, there are some stairs that go up to the second floor. Take those stairs to the second floor, and then my office is pretty much just straight ahead. It's a little slight turn to the right, but you'll see some offices in there, and that's where my office is located. If you want to call my office, it is 817-515-7290. Now the problem with that is I'm only in my office about 6 hours a week total, so the odds of actually finding me there or contacting me by phone are going to be very, very slim throughout the week. So once again, by far the best way is to reach me by email, which is also listed here on this. This is the Spring 2019 course. An important day for you is the last day to drop. It's April 11th, 2019. That is the last day that you can drop the course overall. After that date, the grade you get in the course is the grade you get. Before that date, you'll receive the W. One more date, which some students need to know about, it's called the official day of record, also known as the census date. This date happens to be January 30th, 2019. That is approximately 2 weeks into the semester. On that day is the day that you become an official student in the course. On that day, everything we do after that point in this course goes on your transcript. If you drop the course before that date, the course is like it never even existed. There is no W on your transcript. There is no record of you ever signing up for the course. It's gone. So on the 30th and after the 30th, if you're in the course and you drop after that 30th, you will see a W on your transcript. So people will know that you were in the course at some point in time. My office hours, it looks like I have a bunch, but if you look at them, they're really not very many. On Mondays and Wednesdays from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, I'm actually off campus at a high school working with them, teaching stats for them. I am there with office hours from 3 to 4. Those office hours are reserved for those high school students only. They come to me there. That's where they have access to me because their classes themselves are there on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Friday, I'm also there on their campus because they have study halls for me on that day from 12 to 2:30. Those are the only times those students really have access to me, so I am there to help them out because they do need the assistance, just like you're going to need help as well. For the rest of the week, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm in my office from 9 a.m. to 10:50 a.m., and then from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Those times I know are not real convenient for everybody. They can be adjusted if needed, so if you are desiring to come see me and need to, I can work with you. I'll try to find some time that works for both of us. But once again, email is probably the absolute best way to reach me. Some other information, the student accessibility resources. This is important information if you have a disability of any sort. Contact them at whatever campus is the closest to you. Contact them if you have a disability and see what services they offer. I already try to do as much as I can for disabled students. Most of what I actually provide in my class meets the disability requirements anyway. But if you feel there is something that's going on where you have a disability and you need some extra accommodations for those, please contact them, and then I will work with their offices to see what we can do to get these met for you. Also, if you are unaware, starting on August 1st, 2017, there is a Senate Bill 11 in the state of Texas. Every college campus became a concealed carry campus. Those students who are licensed or individuals who are licensed to carry concealed handguns may actually carry their weapons onto campus. So as you're on campus, just know that there will be people on campus that have a concealed handgun. All campuses at TCC are that way. My campus, the Northwest campus, actually is home to the police academy, so when you're on campus you will see the police recruits and actual police officers all over campus all day long with a visible weapon. So if you're ever on campus, I feel that Northwest campus is one of the most safe campuses we have out of all of them because we have that police academy right there. There are some locations on campus handguns are not permitted. They are listed here on this page, and if you want some more information, there is a link on our website that gives you a lot more information. If you are a concealed handgun carrier, check that information out just to make sure you don't get in violation. Later in the semester, after spring break, about a week or so after spring break, I'll send you an email and I'll do some reminders for you to do a course evaluation. The course evaluation can be found in the ICR. It can also be found in Blackboard. There's lots of places to access it. It just has a little link. You click that and you go and you do an evaluation of the course. This is very important. This information is made public if we care about it. If you care about seeing it, it's actually out there. You can find other information. I really hope that I get a great favorable one on this one. I'm doing everything I can to help you out this semester. So if there are issues you have, please contact me. I would love to be able to help you through them before they get too severe. But please, 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 always be in touch with me. Tell me what's going on so we can work things out together.